This video will show how to get both the Sibling Mask and Unicorn hats for your Rot followers in Kena Bridge of Spirits. To do this, you will need to progress in the main story to where you are in the Forgotten Forest. Your main objective will likely be Taro's Love at this point. If you go to where I am located on the map, you should be near a big tree with platforms spiraling up and around it. Traveling around the tree, you should be able to spy a spirit flower that you can shoot with your bow and arrow, allowing you to grapple up to the first platform. Partway up, you can jump off a ledge, allowing you to drop onto a large cut tree trunk where the chest containing the Sibling Spirit Mask can be found. Now let's get the Unicorn hat, and so first we'll need to get the corresponding Spirit Mail. Make your way back up the tree the same way as before, except this time continue climbing up the side of the tree on the indicated ledges. As you are traveling around the edge of the tree on the ledges that are arranged in a spoke-like pattern, one should allow you to drop down onto an extended tree branch. Drop down and turn around to locate another spirit flower or grappling point to shoot with your arrow. Once here, climb along the ledges to reach the hidden platform where the spirit mail can be found. At this point, you can return to the village center and make your way over to the spirit mail's corresponding mailbox, up a spiral staircase right next to the warp shrine. Interact with the mailbox and destroy the corrupted flower in the home to cleanse the area. Finally, and this is the hardest part, to get the Unicorn hat, you'll need to unlock the 3 cursed chests in the house. The first is fairly easy to complete with spamming light attacks. The second chest is similar, but there is a mini-boss at the end and some flying enemies that will require some precise shots with the bow to deal with in a timely fashion. The final chest contains the Unicorn hat and has so many enemies and a mini-boss that it actually required me to work out a new strategy in order to complete it within the time limit. And also, if you're having trouble on the first 2 chests, I think this strategy will also help there. So first, the skill you will need is the Bind Multi-Shot, which will allow you to deal massive damage to multiple enemies by shooting your arrows at an enemy that is bound by your Rot companions. It also helps to have an additional arrow charge from the increased quiver perk. Once you have these perks or skills, start up the cursed chest and use your light attacks to eliminate the ground enemies as quickly as possible until you've built up a Rot Bravery charge or 2. Those being the little yellow circles on the bottom left. At this point, you'll want to bind a full health ground enemy with your Rot, and preferably one of the guys with a mask as they are a bit tougher, and then quickly hit the bound enemy with as many weakly charged arrows as possible. The weakly charged arrows will not do much damage to the bound opponent, but the split arrows from the multi-shot skill will do a ton of damage to all the other enemies in the arena. And so yeah, you want to hit the bound enemy with weakly charged arrows, not fully charged, or else it'll die too quick and you won't get off a lot of multi-shots. As you can see, the first time that I do this, the number of enemies dropped from 23 all the way down to 13 in a couple of seconds. At this point, I switched back to quick attacks, allowing my arrows to regenerate, and then eventually I see another masked ground enemy at full health and repeated the multi-shot process, reducing the number of enemies down to just the mini-boss with a few stragglers that were easy to pick off. I was eventually left with just the mini-boss and 20 seconds to eliminate him, which ended up being more than I needed. Once completed, open the chest to unlock the Unicorn hat. From there, you can go to the Rot Hat cart to purchase it for 1,000 spirit crystals or whatever they're called. You can also purchase the Sibling Mask for 500 crystals. You can only purchase 1 Unicorn hat and 2 Sibling Spirit Masks before they are sold out. Now, quick disclaimer, I did this on normal or spirit guide difficulty, so if you are playing on a harder difficulty, it may take a bit more effort to complete the challenge in the limited amount of time that you're given, but I do think it's possible with this tactic. Hopefully this video helped, and if it does well enough, I'll probably do more Kena related guide videos in the future. If you give the video a like, it will definitely help others find it. If you want to see more great content, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Wednesday. And as always, thanks for watching.